Alright guys, so welcome back to the Mind Muscle Connection. Thanks for watching. Today's video, I'm going to go over some of the basic necessities, or things that I feel are the basic necessities to any bodybuilder, regardless of how advanced you are. These are just the basic things that I think everybody needs to have as far as their supplementation is concerned. I'm not a big fan of buying every new thing that shows up on the market, but these are just a few things that I think are the bare necessities that you have to have in order to be productive, basically. The first thing that I wanted to talk about was glucosamine. I know that I myself, I've had various injuries. Nothing too bad. I haven't had surgery or anything like that, but you're in the gym, you're working out, you're lifting heavy ass weights, and something goes wrong. You pull something, something don't feel right. One of your joints is kind of messed up. Maybe you're doing skull crushers or something like that, and your elbow starts hurting really bad, and the pain just doesn't go away. That's pretty much what glucosamine is for. It supports joint health. And so, with that said, if your joints are healthy, you're not going to be able to perform to your maximum capacity. Regardless of, how strong you are mentally, you're not going to lift that. So, I feel like joint health and mobility and cartilage and all that stuff, it's extremely important, especially with such a repetitive sport such as bodybuilding. I mean, you do the same movements over and over and over again with increasing weight. Something is bound to go wrong eventually, and glucosamine it pretty much helps to mitigate some of that. You can't prevent all of it, but maybe some of it. I take a daily multivitamin. Like I said, I don't like to buy everything under the sun. I know they have like a million different types of multivitamins, but this pretty much has 100% or more of your daily value of about 50 different things. It's a lot of stuff. It specializes in bones and teeth health, but just any daily multivitamin, it'll fill in the gaps of a lot of the flaws that are in your diet. That's pretty much what this is for. It's not going to fill in the calories or the carbs or anything like that, but it's going to fill in the nutrients, some of the vitamins and minerals that you might be missing in your diet. Fish oil, again, it's primarily for joint health and skin health. We all kind of work out to look better, to be stronger, to look better, aesthetics, things like that. But if your skin is all fucking pimply and messed up, and you don't take care of it, it kind of takes away from the whole goal here. So it kind of works in conjunction with the glucosamine, but I found that ever since I started taking it, my skin has been slightly clearer. Anywhere on my body, my back or my face or wherever, I don't really have a whole lot of pimples, and I've noticed it, especially since I've been taking the fish oils. Another basic necessity I feel is creatine. I've been on it for quite some time now. I didn't want to take any form of enhancement whatsoever when I started lifting. But, creatine, it increases the ATP in your muscles. And it allows you to work out longer and harder with slightly more intensity. It's nothing like steroids. Actually, I'll probably do a more in-depth video on creatine later. But it just basically helps you to perform better. So, I take it 5 grams a day, pretty much every day. I don't really have a preference from when I take it. I like to take it, sometime in the morning or after my workouts. But it doesn't really have any acute effects or anything like that. So, I figured, well, as long as you're taking it every day and you're staying saturated, then that's pretty much all that matters. Just keep staying saturated. Actually, so these are the basics that I'll take pretty much every day. But there is something that I feel is extremely important, that a lot of people don't really care about. Currently, right now, I'm trying to lose a few pounds. I'm kind of on the fence whether I'm going to do a show or not. But I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, let's see. So, two of the things that I feel are extremely important. Now, we all go through bulks, and you're basically eating more. You're eating more fat, more carbs, and more protein altogether. I mean, you're just taking in more calories, period. And I know that for me, whenever I'm trying to eat those extra calories, my stomach doesn't always sit very well. So, I like to eat these. These are digestive enzymes. I got these online, but basically it helps your stomach to digest all this extra food that you're taking in, and it helps you with your stomach aches, with your bowel movements, and all that stuff. It really does help. So anytime that you're in a bulk, I would highly recommend digestive enzymes, because it'll allow you to properly break down the food and help out your stomach a little bit from having to do all this huge extra workload that you're taking in. Another one is the B complex, and these kind of work together. These go hand in hand as far as the bulking is concerned, because basically what the B complex does is it acts as the body's shuttle for the food. So, now that you've digested the food and it's ready to be processed, the B complex is what helps your body to actually process all those vitamins and nutrients and shuttle them where they need to go. So, anytime that I'm bulking, I'll keep this in my diet pretty much on a daily basis. And perhaps even multiple times a day, depending on how big the meal is that I'm preparing to eat. Anyway, beyond this stuff, I take all the basics, just protein powder, and pre-workout, which pretty much everybody takes. So, yeah, that's all I really have. If you're curious to know which kind of protein I use, I actually got this from Sam's Club. This is Muscle Tech Premium Whey Protein. I don't really have a preference as far as whey. I try not to go for off brands. I don't really trust. The cheaper protein is cheaper for a reason. The product isn't as good. So with that said, I don't think that you need to go and try to find the most expensive protein there is available. But definitely, you should go with a protein that has somewhat of a reputation, such as Muscle Tech. So they'll put out good products because their name is basically what sells their products. And they have a good reputation, a good name, good product. So that's why I have that. And actually, got my pre-workout right here. I've only used this twice. It's from Muscle Farm. It's called King Kong. I don't know. I kind of like the name. It tastes amazing. I'll tell you what, man. It has all the benefits of any other pre-workout. This is actually it's really strong. I've been on pre-workouts for a while now, and I actually should cycle off of them. This is it. After this, I'm not buying any more for a while. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty good. I find that whenever I take a pre-workout, it just helps me to get focused, to get ready, mentally for what I'm about to do, what I'm about to ask my body to do. And I feel that's extremely important, because if your head's not in the game, if you're having a hard time getting where you need to be mentally, you're just not going to perform at the level that you're trying to perform to, because I know that we all, when we go to the gym, we want to go as hard as we possibly can. So that's pretty much the only reason why I take a pre-workout, because I want to be ready mentally for what I'm about to do. Anyway, that's all I have for today. I'm going to keep coming out with the videos. My camera should be in today, so get a little bit better quality videos. And I'm still kind of looking around. I'm not really sure which kind of video editing software that I'm going to get. But, you know, I don't want to spend all day doing that. I don't want to spend all day, you know, making my videos really pretty. I do want to put some kind of editing quality in them. But I'm still kind of looking around because I want something that's really user-friendly. I don't want to have to, you know, get super intensive, you know, and have a crazy steep learning curve for this, you know, super intense software for video editing. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like the video if you like it, and I'll talk to you guys in a minute.